Welcome to the video. In today's video I'm going to be covering my matches I had here at this charity event in downtown Los Angeles. Let's jump into it. Yo, we're at the charity event right now. Let me like walk
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam.
We all
Adam,
are
you on stream?
No, I'm just
friends and then
Let me catch this pull up this real quick. Oh yeah, so I mean, as you can tell, I'm facing Grumwitch as my first opponent. I think this is the third time this has happened at a tournament, maybe fourth time. And it was funny because I was saying to Grumwitch right before our first match got paired up, I was saying how, I'm like, do you even know what team I brought Grumwitch? I mean, I don't call him Grumwitch all the time. I call him his actual name, but it was funny because right as I said that, we got paired up, and he was like, I guess this is how I'll find out. But anyways, yeah, so Grumwitch is my first opponent of the tournament. It's trying to change something here. It's being all kinds of difficult. This first match kind of lags a little bit. He would have been down for a rematch, and I was down too, but I think I just decided, like, I opted out on it. Which, well, I don't think it mattered, I guess is why I kinda am getting at this. Alright. Usually when I play Wiggly against Knockdown, I'll take at least one Sky attack. Just need to fix one thing. Yeah, so I go for the Ice Beam here. I think he just ends up sacking Knockdown. Oh no, he shields here. Alright, cool. Let me get out of that real quick. Alright, so I have Knockdown here. Brings in his Weavile. See, the Weavile is what kind of got me. I think that was the main thing. Alright, cool. Should be good now. Sorry, I was a little distracted. I was trying to get something together. I'm gonna put my team up here as well. So this is where we start getting some lag. And I'm not sure if it really matters or not. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I would have definitely been able to knock him out. I missed at least like one or two charge moves here. I would have definitely knocked out the Weavile before he got off this avalanche. But the real question is, does it matter? Because, I mean, it maybe not. It's hard to know if I would have been able to get off a Blast Burn and a Dragon Claw before he nuked me. But I probably would have had a Blast Burn ready for Swampert when it came in. And it would have been close regardless. But I just opted out and I was like, you know what? He was weighing this one and I wasn't. I was just playing for fun. I just decided. I kind of just felt bad when we played through the whole thing. So, I decided to, I don't know, just not do the rematch. I let him have the win. I think it didn't really matter much. So we have the same matchup again, knocked out. The thing is, we do this match as kind of a rematch, but then we decided not to do a rematch. But whatever. It's a pretty similar situation. See, I think the reason why I decided not to do a rematch was because it ends up going into a tiebreaker anyways. Interesting enough, maybe it did matter. If I won this time, maybe that did matter, but I don't know. It could have just been how the shields and switches were different as well. Because he does bring Swampert. He plays differently this match than our first match. I think I just end up letting Charizard die here. Then I bring in, I think, Altaria. I decided to just take a Hydro Cannon. Even a Sludge Wave I could take. At least one or two, maybe. Mainly just one, I think, in this kind of matchup. Go for the Brave Bird. Missed a couple of them on, unfortunately, but he shields. I decided to switch into Wigglytuff because it's kind of like a... can do some damage to this Weavile. He ends up using Avalanche, which maybe was a little anxious, but maybe I could have knocked him out. We're able to get out Weavile with Dragon Breath there, and then he sends a knockdown. So we win the second match. Hey Draco, welcome to stream. How's it going, man? Yeah, so I don't know, I was thinking about this. I guess if I would have done anything different, if I would have replayed the first one, maybe I could have won it. I'm not sure, honestly, at this point. But we kind of played through it, but he definitely agreed there was some lag there. It's hard to know, because that last matchup would have been super close in the first battle. But maybe that's the thing, maybe every... It's hard to know. And... I mean, we and Grum play all the time as well. Right now, I'm covering... I did a tournament yesterday where we had 5 rounds. I'm covering the battles, and right now we're doing our first matchup, which I was against my buddy Grumwich, who is usually on the stream. I play a lot of Pokemon with him when I do the mobile streams. It was just funny that we had to fight each other in the first round. But yeah, we're doing our tiebreaker match right now. So, yeah, it's tough. So he won the first one, I won the second one, and we're going into our tiebreaker. A lot of tough battles today, that's for sure. So, yeah, I'm just kind of not sure what to do, I guess. I don't want to lose this battle. What was my favorite Pokemon game? That's a hard question. I loved playing Emerald. Emerald was fun. Platinum was one of my favorites. I think Platinum is one of my favorite Pokemon games. Alrighty. So it's Knockdown versus Altaria here. It's a pretty good situation for me. Decide to stay in. Go for a Sky Attack. takes the sky attack. I think we decide to take a sky attack as well. Yeah. So I end up wanting the shield one here. Hey, Mr. Joe, welcome to stream, buddy. Go for another sky attack, which maybe wasn't the best idea. Maybe I should have saved this in hindsight, because I could have probably farmed him down. But he sends in the Sand Slash. So I switch in the Charizard, which in turn he switches to his Swampert. And I'm trying to bait a shield here, so I go for Dragon Claw. Because I think he, based on the way I've been playing, he thinks I'm going to go for Blast Burn. Don't go for Blast Burn. This is a tough, I didn't know what to do here. I think I end up shielding, but I feel like I should, no, okay, I don't shield. But maybe I should have shielded. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think Wiggly was not a bad choice. Oh wait, I think this is where I mess up. I think I don't shield here. Oh no, I do shield. I think I should have taken this hit and then shield the next hit, because this is what happens. He sludge waves me, and then this is what pretty much shifts the whole momentum of our entire match. If that didn't happen, I would have been in a much better situation. Because I would have been able to, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to beat the Lone Sand Slash. But yeah, so good games. Actually, it would have been really close with the Wigglytuff versus the Lone Sand Slash. He could have maybe still had that match. But Grum ended up beating me in the first round, and damn. GG's, Grum. So, since... Hold on, let me pull up our second opponent real quick. Alright, so our second opponent was Sherlock Doctor. Dude, the whole day there was crazy matches. What is my best Pokemon? That's, I guess it depends on the context. See, a lot of these Pokemon are meant for battling, but if you mean CP wise, I have a maxed out Shadow Ball Mewtwo. I don't really like. I have a couple like hundos and shit like that, like 2 Rayquaza hundos. But I don't really ever care much about this stuff anymore. Alright, so we're going into our first battle here against Sherlock Doctor. This shit's tough, man. This guy was cool. I always add a few new people to my friends list whenever I do these tournaments. Level 28, 29. You'll get there, man. I've been playing since 2016. See, this is not good for me, because Probopass definitely is hitting me hard in general. So I switch into my Wishcash. He ends up going for a Rock Slide here, which may have been a mistake, I'm not entirely sure. But I just take it, because Wishcash can totally take this. He brings in Venusaur, and I go for a Blizzard. Because if he doesn't shield, we're gonna wreck him right now. He ends up shielding, pretty smart play. And I think I end up just taking the Frenzy Plant and switching Charizard back in. Yeah, because there's no point letting Venusaur farm on me like that. I think I end up shielding here because I have a feeling he's going to Sludge Bomb me. Yeah, which is good. I shield that. I go for a Dragon Claw because I want to bait a shield or at least farm a little bit before he dies. So he takes it, which allows me to get off like one more attack. I know he's going to send in Probe Pass most likely. So I go for a Blast Burn here. This will hit him hard, but I think he knows that's what I'm doing. So shields. Go for like one charge. I think I save. Yeah, I think I save Charizard here. I think I go for like one or two taps and then I switch out the Wiggly. Oh yeah, I fuck up here so bad. Did you see that? That was like tragic. But the thing is, he doesn't kill me because he goes for Muddy Water. And I switch out. Somehow that actually became the best fucking play for me. Because I'm able to get the Blast Burn ready. He sends in his Swampert. I mean, he's trapped in. Wigglytuff beats him in this matchup because I'm just charming him down. This is actually pretty crazy how this works out. Muddy Water, it's not enough damage. I charm him down. I'm able to get off an Ice Beam, I think. Yeah, so I get off an Ice Beam with a Wigglytuff, which is not going to do a crazy amount of damage, but it's something. He has, remember, there's no shields right now. He has to go for a Rock Slide to knock me out. Because he's too scared from the charm just whittling him down. And I already have a Blast Burn. So I come in, I Blast Burn, I win the match. This was an insane battle. That was actually pretty crazy re-watching that. Alright, so we're going into our second battle here now. Damn, these people that walk around here stomp so loud. Let's see. Yeah, I decided to lead with Wish Cash this time. It's always nice when you get the first win, because you feel like it takes a little bit of the edge off, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything either. Because this is not a good matchup for me. Switch to Altaria. I think he goes for Hydro. Mud Voice City. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so I pretty much have to stay in here. I'm locked in, so fortunately he doesn't try to farm me too much. Go for a Sky Attack, and I know he just takes it, but doesn't really do much of anything. Plus I miss so many of those. It does nothing. Alright, I'm just dead here. I just let him die. Then I switch in Wish Cash. Pretty sure. Try to get a couple fast attacks here, then I go for the Mud Bomb. Yeah, the Rose Cup. We're gonna be looking at some of that after these matches. Number 5. So I have 2 shields here. I'm pretty sure I shield. I go for Blast Burn. My fucking roommate is so annoying. She's like such an attention whore. She's like, I can hear her. I have music in my headphones and I can hear her. It's like so insane. I'm sure you guys can hear her. Do you ever hear someone like stomping and like laughing like maniacally in the background? Alright, I get a blizzard off here, but he's won this match. I can't do anything. He has Venusaur. I actually go to local tournaments. Magic Man. Hey Zeus, how you doing, buddy? I saw on Twitter that you went well for your first tournament. That's awesome, bro. So we lose the second battle. It's kind of rough, guys. So we go into our third battle, which is our tiebreaker match. Thanks, homie. It almost feels like it. Like it's frightening. Alright, for our final battle, I decided to switch it up a little bit. I'm like, he probably thinks I'm gonna bring Charizard. So I think I decided not to bring a Charizard this match. Decided to do Bronzong, Altaria, Wishcash. I've barely looked at the Rose Cup meta, so I can't give you too much advice at the moment. Seems interesting though. We will be looking, don't worry. And I'm down to do some practice battles for Rose Cup. Because I am going to Portland, I bought a ticket already. Ferocious 2.0. There's a lot of differences. I mean, Machamp is gonna be good. Alright, so I can trap his... Okay. Right there, that's not good. But I just decided I'm gonna go for the Sky Attack, and I think I sack Altaria. Have you ever used a Machamp before? Machamp charges up pretty good. Has counter, rock slide, close combat, dynamic punch. It'll be pretty much how you build your team at the end of the day. This is a good situation for us. He's gonna be forced to use his Ice Punch here. And we're not gonna shield, we're just gonna take it. Hey Kobe, welcome to stream, man. How you doing today? Oh wait, no, we do save it. Oh fuck. Wait, I think I know why I saved this Bronzong. Fortunately for us, that switch was good because we're able to have enough energy to use a Blizzard. We can knock out his Venusaur. Dude, this was a clutch play right here. No shields. Venusaur's down. He has a Swampert left. But I'll be able to get off a Mud Bomb. I think the reason why I switched to Bronzong was to get that energy gain advantage. Just in case we need the Blizzard. And we just barely win this match, because I don't think Bronzong could have won. So we end up beating Sherlock Doctor. So we're currently 1-1 in the tournament. Dude, yeah, it looks pretty interesting. We'll definitely be looking at the Rose Cup meta after I cover our tournament battles here. And then I'm down to do some practice matches, see what I have. Alright, let me bring up our next battle here. Alright, so our third opponent, who was our third opponent? It was Ace, I think. It's like Ace something. I want to say like Ace WD. I think I'm pretty sure I added him. Ace, wait, AC Wed. I'm pretty sure this is who I face next. Yes. Alright, cool. Ah, thanks, man. Do it, man. I think my champ can take a hit too, depending on the Pokemon. Celio. I knew I could stay in here and just whittle him down with Charm, but I decided to actually just shield one of these body slams. Go for... I shouldn't have done this. I should have actually waited. But I guess... what can you do? He sends out Poliwrath, which unfortunately isn't the best option for him, as I can really do some damage here. So I'm not really too worried here. I send in Bronzong because I can use Confusion to pretty much beat Poliwrath. I didn't even shield because I knew I could take at least one hit, and I just had him charmed as well. Brings in the Marowak here. Go for Psyshock. Shields, of course, and I think I end up staying in, but I think I shield. Okay, never mind, I don't. I don't shield, but he doesn't kill me, but I die. I think I knew I just needed Witch Cash here to win. I don't shield this first one, I'm pretty sure. And he goes for the Bone Club. Puts me in a very good position, honestly. Because he needs to land the Shadow Balls. And I have one shield left. And he has to shield that. And I'm able to... I'm going to shield here because he's definitely going to go for Shadow Ball. Go for Mud Bomb. Or, yeah, it's okay though. He switches in the Poliwrath to take the Mud Bomb, which is fine. I'm still going to be able to get a Mud Bomb off and knock out Marowak before he can do anything. Alrighty. So we win our first battle here, which is always nice. Since I like the way that worked, I think I just run... I'm pretty sure I just run the same stuff. Or do I switch it up? I think I'm thinking Roselia could do something. Let's see. Yeah, so here it's fine. We just let Wishcash die. We have Bronzong in the back. And we have no reason to shield, but I mean, I think I do here, not really knowing if he was gonna surprise me, play some off-meta shit. Exactly. So getting the plane ticket is good, because we already secured that, and I have a place, as long as I have a place to be, I just need to get the money before I fly out, type of situation. But for the most part, it's all good. I am definitely, it seems like, I'm just gonna be optimistic and say it's definitely happening. So we win this second match. Good battles, but we do a third one anyways. So I already win, so technically right now in the tournament I'm 2-1. But yeah, we go into a third battle. So right now there's 75 people RSVP'd for Portland. It's pretty hype, guys. I think I'm gonna do this as my weighted cup. So we're gonna have to come prepared. It's early in the month. It's February 9th, sorry. The tournament's on February 9th. Wait, why does it say... Okay. Whatever. Oh shit, sorry. So I lead with Altaria, I think. Fortunately, I don't have to fight everyone. This is not the best matchup for us, but he ends up shielding that sky attack. I think I'm afraid, but I should have known that was a body slam. Because he is running water gun. I think I just go for the bulldoze. Oh no, for some reason, I think I clicked Psyshock first, and that's why it registered that. But it's good because he shields. So I don't think I shield, which looking at this, I feel like I should have. Yeah, I probably should have shielded. But I think I knew I had the Wish Cache. He's gonna nuke me with a Shadow Ball. Get off a Mud Bomb myself. It's like the scariest noise. Can you guys hear that in the back? Like, you have to be able to hear it if I can hear it with my headphones in. The Mud Boys are definitely really good. That's why I was running Roselia. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys don't. Because this mic kind of picks up a lot of stuff. So that's good. I hear nothing. There's actually a really interesting situation in my next opponent's team where he has double Mud Boys. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's good. I'm glad that's the case. Sounds good. Alright, so good games there. He ends up taking the third one. So I go 2-1 against our opponent here. Let's jump into our next matchup. This one's interesting. So I'm facing Darky. His team was very interesting because I felt like I only needed 3 Pokemon to beat his whole team. I think it was Wigglytuff, Charizard, and Roselia. I was like, these 3 Pokemon are all I need. But are you allowed double Pokemon? What do you mean? Like the same species? No. You can't have any of the same species or gen line or whatever. Alright, so we scan. Hey, Live in Truth, good to see you. How's everybody doing today? I really appreciate you guys coming to swing by as we cover the rest of our tournament here. I had a feeling he was going to bring at least one of the Mud Boys, so I had to bring Roselia. Yeah, it's just the same typing. All the ground water types get called the Mud Boys because they're all kind of like mudfish. Oh, no problem, Jay Devin Live. Thanks for reaching out. Guys, shout out to Jay Devin Live. Amazing content creator here on Twitch, guys. If you're into Pokemon Go, PvP, you already probably know him, but make sure you give him a follow, dude, because he does streams as well. Thanks for coming in, bud. Alright, so we have Wigglytuff here against Wish Cache, which I'm not too worried about. So I stay in here. Decide to take it. Fortunately, he goes for a Mud Bomb first, and then I switch into Roselia and just melts his Wish Cache. He sends a Knockdown, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to do as much damage with Razor Leaf here as I can. Dude, I'm telling you, Roselia is hard. You have to use it as a closer, but it just destroys all the Mud Boys. Yeah, so we bring Wiggly back in, and we had enough energy from earlier that we're able to get off an Ice Beam. So we were able to get down one of his shields. I don't think I shield here. I think I just decided to die. And I send in Charizard. Oh yeah, I got my haircut last month. So, here, let me accept that friend request too. Word. Let me send you a gift real quick. Nice. Yeah, so this is kind of a scary situation, but I still have double shields, so I know I can win. I'm gonna be able to blast burn him. I'm gonna be able to bait it, because he's gonna be forced. He's not gonna want to risk getting hit by a blast burn here. And I know this, so I go for the Dragon Claw. Shields. And I know I'm gonna have enough energy to get a blast burn. And I have one shield left to protect me from a Stone Edge. And we get the blast burn off, and it secures our first win against our opponent here. Oh no, I just go for the Dragon Claw. I think it didn't matter at that point. I think I got a little scared, but I realized it wasn't going to matter. And I was like, wait, why am I doing this? But then I probably could have just used Blast Burn. I was just freaking out a little bit, to be honest. But I still ended up winning that one. Yes, it's because of how much damage, and it's stab on Charizard. Because there's a same type bonus. Alright, so when I saw that he brought both Mud Boys, I was like, damn, he brought both Mud Boys. He's not afraid of my Roselia at all. So I decided, well, if he plays like most people, he's probably just going to bring Wishcash as his lead again. So I just switched my Roselia to my lead, because I'm like, if I have the switch advantage, then that means I could save Roselia for Quagsire if he decides to bring them both again. And crazy enough, that's exactly what this guy does. And if I was him, he probably had nothing to switch into. So I just fucking like wreck him with Razor Leaf. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna shield here. I know it's not a Blizzard. He dies. Then he switches in Alolan Sandslash. I switch in Charizard. Get off some damage. He brings in Quag. I go for I think I just spam Dragon Claws. This was a weird play, I think. I decided to shield for some reason. I'm trying to bait these shields. So I end up getting that. I think I shield here, but I don't think it was a good play. Oh no, I just die. This is actually a great play. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I knew if I just brought in Roselia, he'd be able to finish off Quag easily. So pretty much both his Mud Boys got wrecked. And then I can Sludge Bomb with Roselia too. And he's gonna shield here because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And then I have Wigglytuff with 2 shields, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I can take Ice Punches also. But I'm like, alright, he might Bulldoze his first move. Pretty much. But I would have had a different path as well if the first match would have been different. So who knows what would have happened? Honestly, it's hard to really know how the tournament would have panned out differently. But yeah, so we end up pretty much wrecking this guy in the second round, pretty much demonstrating why you should still run grass. And for it not like Shiftry. Like Shiftry can't do what Roselia just did. Like I literally just I swept with momentum with that match. Like he couldn't even defend. He couldn't switch out Whiscash without pretty much killing his only counter to my team at the time. Like if he switched to a lone Sandslash instead of just killing Whiscash, I would switch to Charizard. Then I would have pretty much beat his whole team faster than I already did. Grum is good though. Like again, we practice all the time, and it could have gone anyway. Just because we were pretty much using our teams that we've already like used so many times. So they were tough matches. You know, it's hard to know sometimes when you play someone that often. Never sleep on Grum. That's all I can say. He was using Weavile. I was the one using Sneasel, but I didn't end up running Sneasel this tournament. This ended up being the better. I switched out Sneasel for Wigglytuff, and I'm glad I did, because Wigglytuff was definitely more viable. Yeah, so far this is not too bad for us, but he switches it up a little bit. This isn't good for us. Kind of trapped. Sounds good. Bask in those tears. Yeah, guys. A lot of these matches for Fusion Cup have just been all about predictions, because everything is such a hard counter. Like even looking at the Orlando tournament, it's insane looking at some of the teams that were at the top, how a lot of them had no grass. Look at that, that's crazy, right? Yo, dude. This is pretty insane. I think he ends up winning, though, because he knocks out Roselia. Or no. Oh yeah, he wins because my Pokemon are too low of health. I should have switched to Wigglytuff first, charmed him, and then took the attack. But I don't know. I feel like that was still his match. But I still went 2-1 against Darky here. It took him a little long to realize that he shouldn't be bringing double Mud Boys against my Roselia. Now my last opponent. Facing Howard. Howard's really talented battler also. I've faced him in tournaments before. He's wrecked me before. I've beaten him before. He's battled me on the stream also. But yeah, his team's not an easy one to deal with. I remember looking at this and I'm like, Charizard does good, but it's kind of obvious that I'd be using Charizard. But I also feel like maybe I should be using Charizard here. I was kind of scared to use Roselia. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where it would be a good option. But I knew he was going to bring that Swampert. I think I decided to lead with Wigglytuff, maybe. As like a safe lead. Yeah. Yeah, so he brings Bronzong first matchup, which clearly is a disadvantage for me, but decided to stay in and try to whittle him down a little bit with Charm. Wasn't sure if he was going to go for a ill move or not. I mean, I don't think many were really running anything outside Psyshock and Bulldoze. So I just take it. Switch out, and he brings in the Alone Marowak, which is kind of a weird situation to be in. Probably just went for a Blast Burn, but I was trying to bait a shield, but he doesn't have much of a reason to shield here. I'd say he puts a little more pressure on me with shields, with the Shadow Ball, but I just end up not even shielding at all right there. Switching to my Altaria. Trying to whittle down Marowak. I don't think I shield here. And he ends up Shadow Balling, which is a good play on his end. Maybe I should have just kept Dragon Breathing, but I end up going for the Sky Attack. He does not shield. We both still have our shields currently, and he brings in Shiftry. Try to switch into Wigglytuff real quick. I think I shield this. Brings in his Bronzong. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get off an attack. I died to the confusion before I'm able to use a charge move. I don't know if it's lag, but I think it doesn't matter. Maybe I should try to use Ice Beam. But yeah. I pretty much have the shield here. He still has a shield left, unfortunately. And he comes in, and it's pretty much over. I don't think it mattered, even if he didn't have a shield, because he's able to get this move off before I can. It's hard to know. It's hard to know how it would have turned out differently if I would have got off that Ice Beam with Wigglytuff. But he ends up winning that first match. I'm like, fuck. It's been kind of a constant thing recently where I've just been going like 3-2, 4-2 or something, or worse, 2-2, 50%. Especially during the Timeless Cup, that was nuts. But this whole month has been pretty much like 3-2. So I'm like, come on, man, I'm so close to doing at least 4-1. And I lose the first battle against Howard. So that's a little rough. But someone, somewhere, did something, and Howard makes a very strange play this match, which kind of costs him the entire battle. So I have Wigglytuff in here. I decided to stay in. I want to try to get as much health down this Swampert as I can. And the only thing I could think is he's going to Sludge Wave me. Like, why wouldn't he Sludge Wave me right now? He switches in his Shiftry for whatever reason. This was a bad play. And he verbally lit out fuck or something along those lines. And I can only smirk a little bit, but I just tried not to. I understood, like, what happened here. He didn't want to switch into Shiftry and just pretty much sacked his Shiftry to my Wigglytuff, which puts him in a kind of a bad situation, because now I can just play rough as well. Anything that comes in. And I think he shields. Oh no, he just takes it, because I mean, it's a lone Marowak. And yeah, it's kind of a rough situation here. Hey Scientist, welcome to stream, buddy. But yeah, I know I could take a hit from a Shadow Ball or whatever, so I decided not to shield there. This time I think he's gonna Bone Club, so I don't shield. Go for a sky attack. Shields. I don't shield here, I don't think. Oh no, I decided at the last minute because I'm like, wait, what if he sludge waves? And I think we're able to knock him out because I think he goes for another hydro cannon here. Yeah, I'm facing Howard right here, scientist. This is my final battle of the tournament. Oh no, this is the second one, sorry. This is my final opponent of the tournament, but this is the second battle. He made a kind of a bad play, so I end up winning. I feel bad for him, but I mean, I'm gonna take a win that way. I'm not gonna, you know, I know he's a good player, so it's like, yeah, man, I know how it is. So we go into our tiebreaker match. Tough stuff, guys. Hey Odin, good to see you, man. Yeah, that's how I feel. I make mistakes similar to him. I think we all do that. Sometimes in a panic we click the wrong Pokemon to switch in, and then you're, you know. Dude, I'm doing well, guys. How you doing today, Odin? Me and Grum were talking about coming out to Riverside sometime, scientists, for one of your tournaments. Maybe we'll do that sometime soon. Alright, here's our final matchup, and we have the lead advantage. I decided not to bring Charizard this time. I think I wasn't watching, but I'm pretty sure I don't bring Charizard this match. Nice, dude. I'm gonna grab a beer up in my fridge after this last match. And we're gonna chill out and do, if anyone wants to do any pre-rec battles, Fusion Cup, whatever, we're gonna look at Rose Cup too. I'm gonna see what my options are because I'm going to Portland for sure. You still haven't done your fusion yet. Alright, so he switches in Swampert here. I know we can take a hit, so I don't even shield. This is good for us. I can feel the momentum, and I can feel him feeling stressed out with this match. Dude, that sounds good, Odin. I'm definitely down. I feel you. We can do recommended battles too, or whatever. Or open. Yeah, I don't even shield. I just decide to whittle him down with Dragon Breath. So he brings in his Bronzong, and I switch into my Wishcash, which I decide to Mud Bomb, which I'm pretty sure he shields, finally. That sounds good. I mean, if you want to try to do some Rose Cup, I'm going to be doing it the first time also today. I'm going to look at the list on stream, and we can, like, I don't know, we could look and see if there's anything we want to do in regards to that, maybe. Practice matches, figure out some, like, combos. Yeah, they just announced Rose Cup today on the Go Stadium stream. That's going to be next month's format. Shit, I'm looking at Gliscor though, sorry. Yeah, so we're in a pretty good situation here. I think he's like getting a little anxious and he's trying to bait this shield, but I don't know. I wasn't really worried too much. I'm able to get off a sky attack here, so we're able to knock out the Alolan Marowak. Or we get close to it. we do it with Dragon Breath. All he has left is his Bronze Song, and I come in and I'm able to use an Ice Beam, which is enough to knock him out. So we end up beating Howard in our final match, and we go 4-1 in the tournament, and we end up tying for first place, which I'll bring that up for you guys here on myself. It was fun. Oh shit, all the badges and shit are currently... There's too much activity on the website right now, I can't even show you. Here, I'll show you this. I'll show you that there's too much activity. Yeah, everything's, I can't even see my stats. But yeah, that was our 4th Fusion Cup of the month. First time we switched up our team a little bit. Even our first variation of our team was pretty good, but this was fun to run. Yeah, unfortunately we can't show you anything here, but we went 4-1, tied for first. Sir Maximus had the highest points, so he ended up getting the donation prize, and he donated to charity, which is very nice of him. It was all worthwhile.